Water. Water cycle. Our Earth is called the watery planet. 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, while only 29% is the land area. The water is found in oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, etc. The domain of water is called the hydrosphere. Water continually changes its form. The heat of the sun evaporates water, which changes its form and becomes water vapor. This cools down and condenses to form clouds. This causes rain, and the water returns to the earth, falling on land or sea, etc. Water that falls on land collects in rivers, which carry it back to the oceans. This never-ending movement of water is called the water cycle or the hydrological cycle. However, there are certain human activities which affect the water cycle. Cutting down of trees, polluting water bodies, and wasting water can affect the water cycle. Man must make efforts to conserve this precious resource. Form. Water is found in solid, liquid, and gaseous form. Out of the 3% of fresh water, 2% is in form of ice caps and glaciers, and only 1% is available in the form of surface water. This is found in rivers, lakes, groundwaters, or in gaseous form as water vapor in the atmosphere. Efforts to conserve. How to conserve water? Ensure all taps and appliances are in order. Get any leaking once repaired. Avoid flushing trash in the toilets. Use a bucket for watering plants. Use water in which fruits and vegetables have been washed to water potted plants. Any leftover water in the bottles, just pour it over a plant rather than throwing it down the drain. Use washing machines only with a full load. Reuse the water used for rinsing clothes. Make rainwater harvesting compulsory. Movement of ocean water. Oceans are very large water bodies surrounding the continents and contain more than 70% of the total quantity of water available on the Earth's surface. Oceans have a moderating effect on the climate of coastal areas. This ocean water is never still. Its movement can be categorized as waves, tides, and ocean currents. These movements are caused due to difference in temperature, salinity, and prevailing winds. Waves. When surface water of the ocean rises and falls alternately, they are called waves. These are caused by the action of wind, which pushes the water in an up and down movement. The waves travel in the direction of the wind. The shape and height of wave depends on the speed of the wind. The light breeze produces gentle waves, while a strong wind could cause huge waves which can cause tremendous destruction. Giant waves like tsunami are caused by earthquake or volcanic eruption on the ocean floor. Tsunami. The term tsunami comes from the word su, meaning harbor, and nami, meaning waves. A tsunami can be caused due to underwater earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and underwater explosions. Tides. Periodic rise and fall of ocean water at regular intervals twice a day is called a tide. Tides are experienced in oceans and seas. Gravitational attraction of the moon and sun causes these tides. These occur twice a day. As the moon is closer to the earth, it exerts larger gravitational pull, causing high tides. During full moon and new moon days, the sun, the moon, and the earth are in the same line, resulting in extra high tides. These are called spring tides. When the moon is in the first and last quarter, the sun and moon at right angles, and the water gets drawn in diagonally opposite directions. This results in low tides, which are called neap tides. Tides are useful for navigation, fishing, and trading. High tides help the ships to enter or leave the harbors easily. Tides help in fishing. During high tides, more fish come near the shore, helping the fishermen to get plentiful catch. Tides help in generating electricity. As the seawater gushes, and during a high tide, its energy can be tapped and used to generate electricity. India is yet to start utilizing tidal energy. Ocean currents. The horizontal movement of ocean water in the form of streams in a definite direction is called ocean current. The general circulation of ocean currents is clockwise in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere. This is due to the rotation of the earth. Ocean currents have great influence on the climatic and economic activities of the area. The factors which give rise to ocean currents and modify their courses are action of planetary events, variation in temperature and density of ocean water, rotation of earth, shapes of coastlines. Ocean currents may be warm or cold. Warm or cold currents. Those currents which originate near the equator and move towards the poles are warm currents. The cold currents move from the poles towards the tropics or lower latitudes. Warm currents are less dense than cold ocean currents.